Alright, let's do this. So we are still kind of recovering from the sleep thing. I think the sickness thing, which I ended up sleeping my 2 days off. So yeah, I'm still kind of recovering from that. It's Monday, I believe. And yeah, we are just kind of making our way. I think I mentioned this before. I don't know how. I mean, I know that they have templates and stuff like that. But even just writing, like if I was hired as a writer for some of these one-man operations, one woman or one person, yeah, one-person operations, I don't know if I could keep up with it. I don't know how somebody could do. Especially an animated video once a week. I don't know how. Even if they had the same freaking video or the same structure with the same characters and just moving them around differently, I don't know how. I don't know how they did it. I'll figure it out once I have an infrastructure after I do this one video. But I'm already like planning on, going bigger from there. And going bigger means more time. I will definitely pick up some techniques. I'll definitely pick up some techniques with after I make this video, and I definitely know I already have some shortcuts that I'm going to be doing, but it's still gonna take me like it. Just the base art is going to take me most of the year, and I don't even know if I'm going to get it done in time. That is how crazy this is. I still haven't finished writing. It's already been over a week since I started this whole project. I still haven't finished writing the parody song itself. I need to sing it. Or I need to at least practice it. It's going to be a lot different than my usual loud noises. I think I'm going to do a loud noise, which is the first take, and done. But I think I'm going to be practicing it. If I did it perfectly the first take, which I have not ever done, but let's just say I did, I would then have to transfer that into the music video itself, and it's like, I don't know, it's pretty crazy. douchebag. Probably has somewhere more important to me. I got more important places to be. And that's understandable, but I'm going 10 miles over the speed limit, so he can go fuck himself. He can actually just fuck right the fuck off. Yeah, we should do it. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, we got a few things to do. Yeah, I don't want to leave the pump like this. I'm gonna probably stop in the store real quick. You guys need anything? Yeah, we are. It. I know it seems like I'm complaining about doing the video, and just like I'm in awe of everybody. I'm not even like jealous or envious. I'm just in awe of the fact that the people have been able to do this to any scale or any degree. It really is. It really is like kind of like just kind of off the chain. Yeah, I'm just it could be like with digital art for me. When I first saw people doing digital art streams, it was like magic. I'm a lot. I think it's because I've been doing a lot of it, and I'm a little less enchanted by it as I was in the beginning. But like when I first saw it, it was like magic. And now, like with me doing animation, maybe it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna go get something. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. Yeah, so like I've been in awe of when I first saw digital art, because I mean, and I've done some. I mean, I've worked with Photoshop before. I had a specular 3D modeling thing that I did, where it's kind of like working with clay on computers. It's definitely more advanced than back in the day, and you can see with the way my art is that I tend to fall back on a lot of the old techniques that I knew. I'm not taking as many risks as maybe I should. I was joking with somebody who was doing art, who wasn't doing fills. They were actually coloring in the areas that they were coloring in, and there's a few techniques that I wish they would probably employ, but other than that, it's like it's not a big deal. But I was like, I'm a color fill person, and they were like going, oh, but he doesn't like the fact that it doesn't fill in, to the line. It actually leaves a little space. And I'm like going, that's what you use your freaking line for. I gray it. What that does is that mutes the line a little bit for dark colors, but it brings the line out for dark colors, and then it kind of hides in light colors. So I put like a very light gray in with, so that the black lines have a chance to be still black lines. It's like kind of like their outline. And I don't do that with the color film. I do it. It's not everybody's freaking cup of tea. My art has been used with AI art, and that is exactly what fucks with all their AI art, because it still wants to use that technique in with the AI with other people's art who don't use that technique. And that's one of the bad things about it, is that mixing of techniques is probably not the best thing. I would definitely say, like, using multiple techniques is good, but you have to basically be able to determine what works best. And when I used to watch Bob Ross paint trees and stuff like that, him and his Van Dyke. But he employed several techniques. He used several different brushes to get the effects that he wanted to get. I wouldn't say that he was a master artist or anything like that, but definitely, a seasoned. He definitely has, honed the techniques down to their mastery level. I'm one of these people that believes that he's used the shortcuts so long that he doesn't know how to not use the shortcuts. And once you see them, some of his happy little trees, kind of go away, because they don't look like happy little trees in fog anymore. I am definitely one of these people that I like to know how things work. I like to know what the magic trick is. I can't think of a time I can't think of a time when I ever thought that it was magic. And maybe before I could remember, I don't know. But I don't look at it as being disillusioned. I look at it as like knowing that there's something more behind what they're doing. The hand is quicker than the eye. I think I've known that all my life. And I know there was a time, and I still sometimes do it. I call that real magic. Palming coins and things like that, and pulling things out of your up your sleeve, or all that stuff. I consider that magic. Take the show aspect out of it and just look at the technical of it. It's what magic is. I know it's kind of difficult to say, because I know that there's a lot of people that believe. I believe that there's magic in belief too. And there's magic that I can't explain. But I think that in my life, it's like where bullies are concerned or something like that. Everything in my life, I quantified I'm going to say the word wrong, but I take it down to like its base level. And with all things being relative, I group things together based on their relativity. And from there, haha, my genius. From there, that's when I ascertain what I have. And people have thrown monkey wrenches. I even welcome it. It frustrates me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It definitely frustrates me when I have a long-held belief, because it gives me answers, and to have somebody come through and just basically tear it down. It's happened. It has definitely happened. There's like security here. But it's definitely happened, and I've been kind of shaken by it. Especially like a long term. I've talked about a few things that I've had, quandaries on, that have been, kind of earth shattering to me. I always joke, because I feel like I lived in a bubble all my life, and then I got, fake exposed to the real world. I got fake exposed to the real world, and I came up with all my, long-held beliefs. And people were able to tear them down like nothing. I had a very strong belief in God for the longest time. And it's kind of funny, because not funny, haha, but funny as in it probably shouldn't have happened that way, and a little ironic that my disillusion in God comes from priest, clergy, holy men, the people in our lives who we would probably think are closer to God. And it was shattering. I can't imagine, with the way that I think, that I would have been a very good priest. And when I was 10, 11, 12 years old, I couldn't imagine anything other than that. A purpose. The why are we here? Part of it all. The trust. I have to tell you, I miss all that. that I had. And I envy people who have it. I worry that it's corrupted. Um, religion in and of itself is corrupted to the point where it's now there's no fixing it. And that's not just one religion. This is my belief. Just so everybody knows, like I said, I envy people who have strong beliefs. One of my best friends and part of my 3 mentors that I've had in my life was a Franciscan monk. And, you know, as a guide, he was absolutely phenomenal. Especially with, telling me that it's okay to find out where my path goes as opposed to realizing the destination. I don't need to know the destination. I don't need to know where my path ends. It's going to... Oh, there's too many people around. I don't want them on my... I don't want them in on my conversation. I hope my seatbelt. Because it's Monday, there are people around. On the weekend, it's a lot easier to do this. I'm going to pull right over here. This is a walking path. Oh, people could walk past me, and it is Monday. But, I will do it till I see somebody. Yeah, I like that whole. I mean, I don't mean to get heavy on everybody, but like when I'm talking about it was shattering to me, and I had to allow my path to go where it wants to go, and I have to admit I'm better off doing that. I'm much better off doing that, and it's not making me rich. In fact, I've squandered fortunes, in my lifetime because of it. But my path leads where it leads. And my faith and my trust in others, it's not high. But my faith and trust in myself is very high. And I like to do the let's see what happens. Um, you know, drawing all the cues, um, and drawing all the slimes. Slimes is definitely my biggest project. But doing that stuff not only gave me practice in this, but um, if you watched any of the art videos, or if you go back and watch any of the art videos, where you see me drawing, you'll see that I challenge myself. I challenge what's there. I challenge what I see, and I have a tendency. I have a huge tendency to actually draw the exact thing that I see, whether it's in my head or whether it's as a reference. And I have to, it's definitely apparent in the Potteroos. And like I said, I took offense to the fact that somebody told me that I traced it when I should take it as a compliment, because I did it so well that they couldn't tell the difference between my work and somebody else's. I mean, if you overlay any one of my Potteroos over a regular Potteroo or the original Potteroo, there's definitely I definitely did not do the exact shape and size, but I was damn close. And I think when I first did that, that's what I was going for. That's what I was reaching for, and it's why I don't. I'm not going to say that I won't do another Potteroo down the road, but I I realize like it has to all be. I have to stick with original work. Um, it's it's like what I like about the Dakimakuras. I I've seen so many Dakimakuras which are all front facing picture on one side and a front facing picture on the other side, and I do not like that. Um, and I don't know if that's part of the culture of Dakimakuras. I'm not. I've never been invited into that culture of the Dakimakuras. I don't even know how big the culture of Dakimakuras is. Um, it's not really part of my world, and it's kind of sad because I love it so much. I love what I see, but I don't have the same affection or this. I only have what I know for myself. And whether that allows me in their culture or not, I don't know. It's like if I decided to draw anime, I could probably do it. Or manga. If I decided to draw a manga, I could probably do it. Um, I love mangas. I love the art style of mangas. I could probably do it. And I think that a lot of people would come back to me and say that you're not really Japanese, so this isn't it's cultural appropriation. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they won't, but it's not the path that I'm on, and I think that building a community of people who kind of feel like they need to be themselves is the community that I want to be a part of. And I don't know what I got time wise. I got a couple minutes. I don't know if it's the community that I want to be a part of. I mean, that's the community that I want to be a part of. But I don't want to be a part of a community that's built around one focus and one thing. And I think that disjointness, that being disjointed like that, causes confusion even within me, where I don't feel like I belong to it. I definitely know, and it definitely shows. Um, my Discord is definitely that I don't think that people feel like they have the ability to just express themselves and be themselves. Um, and I don't know where that is, and I don't know how to change it. I worry wholeheartedly that it's becoming, just about me. And your artistic expression could be anything, and it's valid, and it should be. Um, and I would love to celebrate it, but I don't have a place to celebrate that, if that makes sense. It will never be. My Discord will never be a place of rejection, but in having a place that doesn't have rejection, I think that it also builds up a place that people don't feel safe being there. And I don't know how to change that. We will. It's why I depend on you guys so much. And I want to have the faith. I want to have the belief that it will happen. I had thought that other people, I belong to so many different communities, and I had always thought that those communities would spark that thing where I didn't have to have my own little niche and Discord, and I watched it burn. And it's without exception. Watch the opposite thing happen, where the people who felt rejected all their lives are rejecting people because they're quote unquote normal, or they seem normal. And I don't know how to change it. And I don't know if I want to change it. I don't want people to be different than who they are. I think that their path is going to lead to wherever it's going to lead. And that should be celebrated. that's it. Cool beans, comments below, usual stuff. Typical thing. And I hope that I express like how incredibly special you are to me, and how I feel like I can't even I don't feel like I'm a part of it, if that makes sense. And I want to, so I'm almost desperate to be a part of it, but I feel like I'm not. And thank you for watching this. Thank you for being here. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing after this, after watching this, I hope you have joyous fun. You laugh. you enjoy what's going on. You appreciate everything that's happening to you, and you catch your breath from whatever struggles you're going through, because everybody needs a break from it. You don't need to be constantly struggling all the time. But you got to keep it going. Keep alive. All right. So you take care. Take care of yourself. And I'll be here tomorrow. We'll do this again. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.